I want to talk about something crippling, which is fear. Now, fear affects everybody, and no one is immune from it. And so with a lot of people that I speak to, it's like you acknowledge it's there and you think that it's supposed to stop you. But that's one of the main things that people don't realize, or people do realize and don't want to accept this, is that fear is part of life. And if that's something that cripples you or stops you from doing what you want, then you'll never really be able to accomplish much. Now, how do you handle fear as someone that is scared a lot? So the first thing I like to do is I like to isolate what scares me, and then I take it to its logical conclusion. So let's say, someone like myself, I have a lot of holdups and limitations and fears around money. So I think to myself, what would happen if I lost all my money? Now, the fun thing is I've been in places where I have lost all my money. And so I've actually manifested this fear, and it's actually happened. And when I was younger, so I couldn't imagine how terrifying it was. I mean, frankly speaking, where did the fear come from? It came from the fact that I grew up having a comfortable household, a comfortable, like a suburban middle class life. And then my dad left when I was in high school, and my mom, who hadn't worked since I was a baby, right, had to go back to work, and the money was super scarce, and my dad just took all the money and ran away. So it makes sense why I have fear of scarcity and fear of losing everything and just kind of going back to nothing. But then in my later life, when I had kids and stuff like that, that's happened again. And the thing that I realized is that you never, nowadays, you never kind of are going to go to jail, debtor's jail, or you're never going to be out on your own on the street, thank God, in most cases. So it's you carry through, what's the worst possible thing that could happen? Worst thing is, you might have to get a different job. Worst thing is, you might have to figure out or ask someone for money or anything like that. And that's not so bad. You can recover from that. And so when you sort of see your fear, the specific fear you have through to its last, to how far, what's the worst that could happen? So then suddenly you find that okay, I can handle that.